I just look like an insane person every time I start one of these videos. I don't even like have a game plan for what I'm gonna say or anything, but it's always gotta begin with a clap, it seems like. So, welcome. I am so happy to be making this video, you guys. I am so happy to be making this video. I don't even know. I've been struggling so hard to like get this one video made, and there's no reason to. I am like the only person I know who struggles this bad trying to get any kind of content out for anything. I mean, for like maybe the 3 people who even see this. But anyways, I hope that, you know, you are ready for some good spooky content coming your way for all the 3 people. You're gonna get some really fun insights to some really cool developments that have just recently played out, and we're also doing a surprise unboxing video, strangely enough, in November. Like November's almost over, so I cannot believe this. Like, I still managed to find Halloween unexpectedly. And we're at November 17th. This happened the day before yesterday, so November 15th. I found Halloween. And I don't even get how that's possible. It was like halfway through the month. And here we are. We're still full swing spooky season in this household. So I'm jabbing and gabbing away. So let's circle back. Hi. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope that you all are having a fun and safe holiday season so far. We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and I honestly have been really sad that Halloween is over, but I do like this time of the year because I don't know if any of you agree on this, or any of my witchy members agree. I mean, you don't even have to be a witchy member to agree on this, but does anyone else just like feel like this time of the year has like a magic to it? And I don't even mean like a Christmassy magic or a holiday spirit kind of magic. I don't mean that. I mean, like, there's just something about the air outside and the longer nights and just the general feel of this time of year that to me feels like a magical time. Like, if there was ever a time that I was gonna stumble upon, you know, some unexplainable event, it would be this time of the year. You know, October 31st on through, like, you know, New Year's. It just feels so different to me, and I love that feeling. If there's anything to take away from this video, is that I love the way this time of the year makes me feel. Even though I'm really sad about Halloween ending and all of that, I love the general vibe that this time of the year brings, and I think that's just the inner witchy vibe in me. I don't know. That's just the magical side of me, I guess, that feels that way. And I'd be really curious to know if anyone else knows what I'm talking about, because I'm really struggling to put it into words. But this is definitely the time of the year to put your intentions out there and really just kind of say what you want. I feel like the universe listens more this time of the year. So that's my little random spiel about that. We have been gone for a long time, you guys, so there's a lot to catch up on. I have so much like coming your way, and it's just I have not had the time to make a video, so forgive me. There's been so many like developments and things that have happened since the last time I put one of these out, and I haven't even talked about a single one of them, so I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'm planning on like maybe doing like a house tour or something soon, so I could just go over everything that's happened, because I promise you it's a lot. So just bear with me. I promise more good stuff is coming your way. So I have a really fun like announcement kind of thing that I'm gonna be doing here soon. I don't even know what I'm calling it yet, but it's basically just gonna be like a vlog of this really cool journey that I'm about to embark on, a spooky journey at that, and it's really fun. I can't wait to start talking about it, but I won't do that today. Today we are talking about a random Michael's find. Michael's the craft store, and sure enough, they still have Halloween out, guys. Like, if you think you missed out on something, it would not hurt for you to go check out Michael's right now, because they, weirdly enough, are still getting Halloween shipments in, and it's definitely worth it. If you want to get some good deals on some of their overpriced stuff that they have, definitely go check them out, because I found something so cool. So before I blab too much longer, I found something like the day before yesterday that I had honestly given up the search for. I had just given up on it entirely because it sold out clear back in August, way before spooky season had truly officially began. And I was so mad. I try to get one of these every year, and every single year I miss out. I miss out every year. You'd think I would learn. I don't. I never learn. Ever. And I cannot believe that I found it, you guys. So before I blab on too much about it, which I've already done, if any of you know those little villages that Michael's puts out every year, they have Halloween ones, they have Christmas ones. Right now I believe their Christmas ones are out, but they're called the Lemax Spooky Village or Spooky Towns, and at least the Halloween ones are. And every year, like sometime in early to mid-August, maybe even earlier, maybe late July now, I don't know. I wouldn't know because I miss it, so I'm not the one to ask that because I miss it every year. But at some point, every year they put out these spooky villages, and I flippin' love them. I love them. They remind me of my childhood, because my dad would always put up a spooky village, and I loved it. Like, I mean, I never, like, was that into it when I was younger. It wasn't really my thing. So maybe that's just a sign that I'm getting old, that I love them even more now. But they still are nostalgic to me because they remind me of my childhood. He'd have one out every year in, like, our family room. And I always knew Halloween was near when that was out, because especially like closer to like the week leading up to Halloween, most of them come with like little sound effects that you could switch on or off, and he would turn the sound effects on at night, you know, when he'd turn them on, and it just, I loved hearing that in the background, like when we would be watching like a scary movie, or when AMC would have their 31 Days of Halloween, or their AMC Fear Fest. I don't know if you remember Fear Fest, but it was either Fear Fest or Fright Fest. I think it was Fear Fest. And it was just basically where the whole month of October, they, at a certain time of night, back when, you know, everyone watched cable, they would play their Fear Fest, and there'd be like a different scary movie from like 9 o'clock till 3 in the morning, whatever it was. And I lived for it. Like, that probably sculpted me into like the Halloween freak that I am today. And I don't know if any of you remember that, but it was delightful. AMC Fear Fest. And I used to watch that when, you know, my dad would have the whole house decorated, and we'd have the family room, you know, decorated to the max with all of these like orange lights and leaves, and the spooky village would be set up, and it would be going off in the background, and I would just be stuffing my face with candy, watching a scary movie. It was splendid. And because of that, now in my adult years, I always said I wanted to, you know, purchase at least one spooky house of my own. I don't know if I want a whole village, because I don't necessarily have the space for that, and nor the patience that it takes to set those up. Because I remember, you know, all the many a nights that my dad would be getting very frustrated at the villages as he'd be setting them up, because they're very tedious, and, you know, he had a really good eye for, you know, decoration and, you know, like making things look aesthetically pleasing. And he was very particular about how he staged things. And, you know, I don't know if I have his patience. So I know that I don't want like a whole village, but I always said I did want a house of my own, like a little spooky house. And every year I miss out, so I had pretty much given up on that dream. But guess what? I stopped into Michael's just the other night, and sure enough, I'm just gonna grab it. They had this, and I just almost dropped it. It's a lot heavier than it looks. This is literally a dream come true, you guys. Oh my God, this is like way bigger than I remembered. All right, let me turn this around. So this is one of the Lemax Spooky Towns village like houses, and it's one of their new ones for 2021. At least it's new to me. I don't remember it ever seeing it before, but every year Michael's puts out their display, and there's always like a new house included, and this is one of the new ones. And believe it or not, it was like the second on my list of what I wanted. So they also have this they have a witch's castle, and I love witches, so anything witchy or, you know, that has to do with the witch, I'm all about it. And I loved it. It was like this really pretty like witch's castle with a tower, and it was cute because like the witches like chased these people. They would like circle in and out of the castle, and they chased them around, and you know, there's lights, and there's like little witches cackling, and there was like 3 witches flying up above the tower. I loved it. Of course, that one was sold out every single time. And then the next one that I liked, you know, my second favorite, was this hotel, this haunted hotel. What is this called? I don't even know what this is called, you guys. And I'm scared I'm gonna drop it. Of course they like hide the name. It's probably not hidden. It's probably in plain sight. It's called the Horrid Haunted Hotel. And I saw this one on display when they first put out their village back in August, and it was so cool. It was like my second favorite one compared to the Witch's Castle. But this one is, you know, a close second. I absolutely love it. It's just like this little haunted hotel, and it's got, I can't even tell if I'm getting this close, but it's really cute because it has like a lot of detail in it, and it has these little people that are getting chased up and down like the stairs, and they're like trying to get away. I think one person's like running. Oh, there's a person out front that's like running away, and I think there's like a little Grim Reaper. There's a little Grim Reaper that's chasing them with a scythe or an axe. It's an axe. And it's so cute, and it plays like little sound effects, and like I remember hearing it in the store. It like says like little things. It's like, let's get out of here, and it's like, run, and like the little hourglass at the top spins and lights up, and there's just so many. Oh, and there's like a little key, like a skeleton key at the top that turns, and there's just all these lights and spooky goodness going on, and I absolutely loved it. And of course, when I saw these in August, they were sold out. But even if I did want to get one, they are really overpriced, you guys. They're like at least I think so. They're $150 or something like that, or maybe more. And the nice thing about this little surprise was I did not have to pay that price. It was like a 60% off because they're trying to get rid of all of their Halloween merchandise. And I just cannot believe I found it. Like, this is my second one that I wanted, or my second favorite that I really wanted. And I never thought I would have found it. So here we are. I am definitely going to be opening this, and we're going to see how this goes. I don't know if this is going to be really difficult to open, or if there's going to be like a lot of pieces to this, but we're going to try. And if it does turn out to be really difficult, I may just end up making a second video showing this all set up. So let's just see how it goes. And also, I would be really curious to know if there's any of you on here who love these towns, these little Lemax spooky towns, because I feel like there's no in between. You either like have like one or none, or you have like a whole village. So I'd be curious if any of you are into these, because I love seeing like all the little villages and stuff set up. I think it's cool how creative people get. So when you first open this, it's, I don't know what this is. I don't even know if I'm supposed to pull on this. But we're gonna try. Oh, that is beautiful. They make it where all you have to do is pull on this, oh my God. Okay, there we go. They make it where all you have to do is pull on the strap that surrounds it, and it just slides right out of the box. And of course it's in like styrofoam. And it's got instructions. There is a little bit more to this, you guys. So I will, you know what I'm gonna do? Just because this looks like it may be a little bit more complicated than I was expecting it to be, and I don't want this video to be 10 hours long. I am going to go ahead and get this all staged and set up, and then I will make a quick little video of it, you know, with all the lights off and with it all lit up and pretty, and you'll get to see exactly what it looks like. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a fun holiday season soon. Well, now, I guess. And we will see you here shortly with the finished product. All right, guys. See you later. Okay, we're back, and it's like a completely different day. But I'm going to show you the hotel. I got it all set up. All right, let's take a look. Look at it, you guys.
Let's get out of here. Run! Get over here. Welcome to the Horrid Haunted Hotel. Once you've checked in, you won't be checking out. Oh, and don't worry. All of our rooms are padlocked. Haunted Hotel Concierge. This is going.
Isn't it cool, guys? I love it. There's like so much going on here.
We can help you dispose of the unfortunates. Oh man, let's get out of here. Run! Get over here.
It's really cute.